Is this it?
Hey, how you doing? There is.
You know what? Let's use the case. It's
Too high.
too high.
I don't think he needs.
I don't think we need anything. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I thought.
I think this place doesn't interrupt the flow of the car.
Yeah, it works.
A situação é exatamente o isolamento, passar, ainda até cerca de 20 minutos atrás, eu caminhando nessa rua, até bem próximo do local onde esses dois agentes da Guarda Nacional foram baleados, mas a notícia que não bastante intenso por aqui, principalmente porque, claro, não tem que portanto a programação da Record, a venda fora da Casa Branca, a segurança dos Estados Unidos, mas principalmente porque está a menos de 1 quilômetro da Casa Branca, uma quadra da Casa Branca, caminhando mais ou menos uns 400 metros, está numa praça e aí tem acesso à Casa Branca. Inclusive, você não tem acesso à Casa Branca, não foi colocada alerta vermelha, ameaça a vida, baixada agora para lá, de alto,
Yeah, I'm actually going to be down here. Okay.
Are you okay from here?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't. Do we know he was a lot better than we're going to get? No.
Yeah, everything we can.
I want to go down more. I'm trying to sit down. It just takes me a second.
Did you see his pictures?
I know I did. They also
Are you okay? Then it doesn't matter.
Cool. Thanks, man.
We have 8 people behind. And it's been dark, so good. I would say,
Is that what I think it is?
excuse me really quick, guys. I just need to take a picture of the shot really quick. Sorry.
I know, right? Surprised it's a nice bar in town. I know.
Where were you all?
Sitting in my house, getting ready to go for a run.
I was trying to watch it.
No, you're fine. You want me to? Oh, excuse me, you're on our XLR court. One, no, you're fine. Thank you.
Sorry?
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, yeah, let's put it.
You can move it wherever you want. lay it down with you. I'll just go back. Stay with you. Yeah, no, I've got a few shots. I'll get that. Yeah. Like the haste of them setting it. Crest going on the front of it.
Yeah, hello Daniel. Thank you. You've seen the update from West Virginia. Sorry? The second one, the update. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry about that. You're good, Joe. Did I mess you up? No, I have nowhere to go anyway. So. Go that way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Well, it's watching. There was also
Well, an extraordinary U-turn by the governor of West Virginia, Patrick Morrisey. He was the one who announced about half an hour ago or so that the two National Guardsmen who were from West Virginia had died. He has since put an update saying we're now receiving conflicting reports about the condition of our two Guard members, and will provide additional updates once we receive more complete information. Our prayers are with these brave service members, their families, and the entire Guard community. So they're a message which aligns with what the President said about 45 minutes ago, which is that these two National Guard soldiers were injured and were in separate hospitals. That the gunman as well, so the President said, was injured and is receiving treatment, but is in custody. We're awaiting now a news conference. You can see the microphones that have been placed here. There are officials here from the police department of D.C., the mayor's office as well. Muriel Bowser is the mayor. We may see her, we may see officials from the police giving us an update. Of course, that will be the moment where we get much more clarity on what happened here. A block from here, in fact less than a block, just the other side of Farragut Square where we are now. A block or so from the White House, 2:15 this afternoon. A gunman opened fire, shot, and we think injured 2 National Guard members, and we're not sure if anyone else was injured. We're not sure what the motive was. The context, Dom, as we were discussing earlier, is that the National Guard has been deployed on the orders of President Trump to quite a few cities around the country, on the face of it, to fight crime, but they've been doing other things as well. We don't know if they were specifically targeted in this shooting, but it's a very, very serious incident indeed. The President is in Mar-a-Lago in Florida, from where he is being kept up to date. Pete Hegseth is the Defense Secretary, the Secretary of War, as the department is now known. He has said in the last few minutes that 500 additional National Guard will now be deployed to Washington, D.C. as a consequence of this shooting. Dom, I lost you there. I didn't quite catch the question. I mean, it's about tension. Yes, I mean, there is. Yeah, for sure, and it's certainly the case that if they can't ascertain clearly before they publicise it whether or not those people who were shot have died or not, it does raise the question, are we absolutely sure that the gunman has been taken into custody? But there's been no clarification on that, so we must go with what the President said, which is that he has been taken into custody and is also injured. But I'm sure all of that will become clear over the course of the next few minutes as we get an update from the authorities here in the heart of Washington.
Happy holiday. Much love. Testing 1, 2. Testing. Is everybody getting audio? Testing 1, 2. Yes, sir. Okay. Testing. Can you? I left that's the headsets right there. No. Move forward. That's it. In that black bag. No. It's right there. Leg to the side. That's it. I'll plug it in. You good? Yeah. Do you still have it? It should be gone. 2. Good. Test.
You good? 5.
It's like one of those old, I don't know, it's like archive.
Okay.
Here's Brian. I don't know. I have a
I checked. Nothing. This will get stopped, right? Yeah. No idea. Sorry. Sure.
He said to me, we need her back on the desk. We're already covering her this week. But I assume that he needs to stay until next week.
5-minute warning.
5-minute gallery. Excuse me, sir. Sir, excuse me. So are you able to tell us who is coming?
Mayor, Chief Carroll from MPD.
So again?
Chief Carroll from MPD.
Yep. Thank you. Gallery. It's the mayor. Muriel Bowser. I can't hear you. Hello? Hello? Yeah, so you're going to have 3 people. You're going to have the mayor, who is Muriel Bowser. You're going to have the FBI director, Kash Patel. And you're going to have the Metropolitan Police chief, whose name I don't know, but I'm trying to find out now. In 5 minutes. Yeah, so hold on. One second, I'm trying to find out who the other person is. Excuse me. Who's coming from the police? Which of those is it?
They're coming right now. Carol.
Jeffrey Carroll. Thank you. Thank you to and it's Jeffrey Carroll from the D.C. police.
Tell them not to take this camera. Take NM1 and 3.
And if you take NM1 and 3 live,
Do you want me to duck for a second?
here they are. They're here now.
Take it.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kash Patel, FBI Director. We're here to brief you on the tragic events that happened today at approximately 2:15 local time in Washington, D.C., where 2 of our brave members of the National Guard and the Department of War were brazenly attacked in a horrendous act of violence. They were shot. They're in critical condition. As you can see behind me, we have assembled the full force of both the federal and state and local law enforcement agencies to bring bear all of our resources to make sure we find the perpetrators responsible for this heinous act. And make no mistake, they will be brought to justice. Since assault on a federal law enforcement officer, this will be treated at the federal level as an assault on a federal law enforcement officer. The FBI will lead out on that mission with our interagency partners, to include the Department of Homeland Security, Secret Service, ATF, DEA, and we're thankful for the mayor's assistance in this matter, the Metropolitan Police Department and their skills in investigating homicides and gun shootings in this city is exceptional. We will work together collaboratively because this is a matter of national security, because it's a matter of pride. President Trump has been informed. We've been in contact with the White House. We will shortchange the American public with no resources to make sure we find and safeguard our nation's capital right here in Washington, D.C., and bring anyone responsible for this heinous act of violence to justice. I would lastly like to add to the American public and the world, please send your prayers to those brave warriors who are in critical condition and their families. They are here serving our country. They are here protecting everyday Americans and citizens around the world in our nation's capital. They are the heroes of this day. We must remember them this day and every day and their families and the sacrifice they have made. I will now turn it over to Chief Carroll of the Metropolitan Police.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jeff Carroll. I'm the Executive Assistant Chief here at the Metropolitan Police Department. At approximately 2:15 this afternoon, members of the D.C. National Guard were on high visibility patrols in the area of 17th and I Street Northwest when a suspect came around the corner, raised his arm with a firearm, and discharged it at the National Guard members. The National Guard members, there were other members that were in the area. They were able to, after some back and forth, able to subdue the individual and bring them into custody. Within moments, members of law enforcement in the area were also able to assist and bring that individual into custody. At this time, as the director mentioned, the National Guard members are being treated at a local hospital. DC Fire and EMS responded to the scene to provide first aid for those individuals and transport them to a local hospital. The suspect in this case was also transported for treatment at a local hospital. Madam Mayor?
I'm Muriel Bowser. I'm the mayor of Washington, D.C., and I, too, want to send my thoughts and prayers to the families of the guardsmen and to the guardsmen who are in critical condition in a local hospital. I am joined by members and leadership from the D.C. National Guard, from the West Virginia National Guard, United States Secret Service, Deputy Mayor Pia, Fire Chief Donnelly, and Metro's General Manager Randy Clark, and we join with the FBI Director in ensuring that MPD investigates, the U.S. Attorney prosecutes this case to the fullest extent of the law. I've had the opportunity to brief U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, who was speaking to the president when I called, as well as the United States Attorney Pirro, who assured me that this case will have her office's complete attention.
Mayor, was there any other suspect?
Chief?
Sure. So no, at this time there's no indication that there was any other suspect. The one suspect that was involved in this incident, they were shot during the interaction and they were transported to the hospital for treatment.
Mayor, does this validate the need for the National Guard here in D.C.?
What we know, Andrea, is that this is a targeted shooting. One individual who appeared to target these guardsmen, that individual has been taken into custody.
Mayor, can you tell us any more details on the condition of the two National Guardsmen and whether or not anyone else was injured? And a quick question follow-up for the FBI Director. You said that we'll make sure we find the perpetrators for this act. So just to clarify, the person believed to be responsible is in custody and there are no other suspects.
Sure, so I can start out. Again, Chief Carroll from MPD. So both of the individuals, the guard members, they are in critical condition in a local hospital at this time being treated. At this point, we have no other suspects. We have reviewed video from the area. It appears, like I said, to be a lone gunman that raised a firearm and ambushed these members of the National Guard, and he was quickly taken into custody by other National Guard members and law enforcement members.
You got any sense of motive?
No, at this time, obviously, we're very in the preliminary stages of investigation. There's a lot of things, a lot of agents that are here from various federal agencies, law enforcement agencies. We have the full power of the FBI and our federal partners here in the task force. So we're looking at all those different aspects, but we don't have any motive.
Were the National Guardsmen armed, sir?
The National Guardsmen that were shot, I'm told they were armed.
Did they get off shots?
At this time, that's part of the preliminary investigation.
Do we know who shot the suspect?
Chief?
Sure. So how the suspect was apprehended, as I said, the individual, the suspect came around the corner. He immediately started firing a firearm at the two National Guard members. So at that time, there were other National Guard members that were in the area. They heard the gunfire. They actually were able to intervene and to kind of hold down the suspect after he had been shot on the ground until law enforcement got there within moments.
And he was shot by a National Guardsman?
At this point, we're still investigating exactly who shot the individual. It's not clear at this time.
Were there D.C. policemen in the area?
We don't know what kind of weapon. There was D.C. police. It happened right in front of the Metro, although there is no indication that the perpetrator was on the Metro. So there's Metro Transit Police in the area, and obviously being on 17th Street by the White House, Uniformed Division of Secret Service were in the immediate area as well.
What kind of weapon the alleged perpetrator used?
We do not know at this time. It's still under investigation.
We're going to be able to take a couple more.
Has been able to question the suspect, or is his condition so severe that you haven't been able to have a conversation?
Sure. Again, so as I said, we're very preliminary in the investigation, so we're looking into all aspects of who the individual is, his connections. At this time, he's still in the hospital receiving treatment.
And I would just like, hang on, I would just like to add, the reason that this suspect is in custody is because of the bravery of the men and women of the National Guard who responded due to their extensive training to secure American lives today there was not any further injury and any further shootings. We should highlight the fact that the men and women of law enforcement, the interagency, the Department of War, and the National Guard executed their training with great precision today and prevented an even greater tragedy from befalling us. These National Guardsmen are heroes, and we must pray for their safety and their speedy recovery. And as the chief said, we are in the preliminary stages of this investigation. We will run down every single lead, every piece of evidence. This is the power of the U.S. government at its best at the state, local, and federal level. That is why this interagency group is standing behind us to assure America and the world that we will continue to keep D.C. safe. And thankfully, we have Metropolitan Police Department, the National Guardsmen, and federal agents, and the Department of Justice and Attorney General willing to prosecute the mission to keep Americans safe. And President Trump has rightly stated that this heinous act will be investigated, and he has thanked the National Guardsmen and women and the men and women of law enforcement.
Thank you. Did the suspect say anything at the time?
Why did the West Virginia governor say that they killed? Chief, was anyone else shot besides you two?
Have the families been notified?
General, what about
Conference out of Washington, D.C. after 2 National Guard members were shot near the White House, and the suspected shooter was apprehended, also suffered gunshot wounds. To what degree that person's injuries are unknown, but he's expected to survive.
Yeah, police chief, also Muriel Bowser, the mayor there in D.C., describing this as an ambush situation. The suspect walking around came around the corner and shot at those Guards members, National Guard members. We will continue to follow this story and bring you updates here on WCNC Charlotte and on WCNC Plus. All right.